Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Josh Winter, aka JK Symphony, and I wanted to minister to you guys on relationships versus situationships. Give me 1 second. And I know first thing of how hard it is to be with someone. But I always say, if you're with them for the wrong reasons, then you shouldn't be together. As it says in the Bible, of 1 Corinthians 13th chapter, 4th through 7th verse. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor. It does not dishonor others. It's not self seeking. It's not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. And what that simply means is that love doesn't do things just because you want to be seen or you want to you want to put others down, or the fact that you want to do what you want to do. That's not what love is. Because God didn't make that like that. God didn't make love like, oh, do what you want to do. Three strikes you're out. No, he didn't make it like that. It's true that we have high standards, mind you. I mean, it's true that we have high standards, but God didn't make it like that. Because as it says in 1 John 4:16, it says God is love. And whoever abides in love abides in God, and God abides in him. But the problem is that most people think that love is supposed to be convenient for them when it's not. Now, as for someone who was mostly rejected and had a few failed relationships, mind you, I know that I know that it's hard. I know that it's difficult. And I also know for a fact that God would never put no more on you than you can bear. But I am blessed to know that what's to come is better than what's been. And it ain't got nothing to do with you having a first chance. It has nothing to do with a second chance. It has nothing to do with a third chance or a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, a seventh. It has nothing to do with first, second, and third chances, but it has everything to do with another chance and another chance and another chance. Because as you know, that God is the God of another chance and another chance and another chance. He doesn't say 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out. There was a comedian I was looking at, and he was about to divorce his wife because she did and said a few things. Yeah, I'm going to say a few things that he didn't like. until one day God spoke to him and said, "You're about to divorce your wife because she does a few things that you don't like. Yet I haven't divorced you, and you do a plethora of things that I don't like? No." This proves that it's not our will. I'll tell you how God works. Me being the way that I am, I keep having this mindset, and I don't know why it keeps coming to mind. But it's a negative mindset that I have that no one wanted me. That was until one day I found out that a lot of a lot of a lot of potential suitors wanted me. Women, if if you will. But that's when you really have to realize you got to love yourself first. Love yourself, and they'll love you. And this is what it says about. Now, here's the key points here. I told y'all about the core principles of love, but the key points here, I can only give you two more points about this: marriage and partnership. As it says in Genesis, the second chapter, in the 24th verse, for this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and they will become one flesh. What the comedian said when I watched his work, what the comedian said, he said, marriage is surgical. Trying to get two minds to think like one, that's surgical. Trying to get four hands to work like two, that's surgical. Leave to cleave. And as it says in Ephesians, the 5th chapter and 25th verse, it says, husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself for her. What comes with love is sacrifices, even when it's inconvenient for you, even when it's inconvenient for anybody. What comes with love, that's sacrifice. It's not just saying, it's doing. Putting your blood, sweat, and tears into it. It's more, and with anything in life, it's more than what you think it is. Just like it says in Ecclesiastes, 4th chapter, 9th verse through the 12th verse. Excuse me. Two are better than one. If either of them falls, one can help each other up. You can't go through this alone. I mean, you can, but most people think that marriage isn't for everybody. But I feel that it is, if you properly understand how and what you're getting into. And you shouldn't take it lightly. Now this one, commitment and forgiveness. And this one falls under Colossians 3rd chapter and 13th verse. Bear with each other and forgive one another. If any of you has a grievance against someone, forgive as the Lord forgave you. I can only remember when God was speaking to me. He said, you're about to give up on finding your wife when you got rejected. But you remember when I got rejected. I never gave up. So neither should you. I'm no different from you. And it says in 1 Peter, 4th chapter, 8th verse, above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. The both of you can do wrong. But what brings you back together is the fact that you love one another truly and deeply. Being husband and wife, lovers and friends. And in conclusion, it gets difficult. It does get difficult. But remember, God is love, and love is God, as it says in 1 John. And when you're looking, look in all the right places. And with that, I can only say everything will be okay. God bless you and keep you in perfect peace.